Bannon vows to hunt down deep staters who flee country if Trump wins. He said, "We're going to come and get you." They need to be brought up on charges. They need to be prosecuted and put in prison for what they've done to this country, all the illegal things that they've been doing to destroy America. They need to be brought up on charges. So I definitely agree with Steve Bannon. We're gonna show some clips and we're gonna talk a little bit about it. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from InfoWars' Jamie White. And Jamie report that War Room host Steve Bannon called out disgraced ex-FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, who's a scumbag, a panicked call for deep staters to flee the country should President Trump retake the White House, warning that they can run, but they can't hide. McCabe this week on CNN fretted that he and fellow intelligence officials from the Obama administration will be likely prosecuted and jailed if Trump is elected in November. But remember, our justice system is fair, though. If you did nothing wrong, you're not going to get prosecuted, right? Right? There is no lawfare like they're doing to Trump, like they try to say. This is what did Fannie Willis say? The blind woman of justice, or whatever she called it. So what are they afraid of if they did nothing wrong according to them? Because they know they broke laws, and that's why they will flee the country. But he said, quote, "It's terrifying. It's frightening. I have a lot of conversations with former colleagues, people who are or were in the intelligence and law enforcement community and may have worked in the Obama administration and other places. People are really trying to assess what is life going to be like if Donald Trump wins a second term. On a very personal level, I mean, these are torturous discussions with their family members about whether or not they have to leave the country to avoid being unconstitutionally and illegally detained." Are you for real? Like, they really believe that we're not gonna follow the law behind this? They think we're really not gonna do this by the book? We are not them. But he goes on to say, I mean, people are actually worried about being thrown in jail or grabbed in some sort of extrajudicial detention. What do you mean, like 70-year-old grandmothers praying outside of a abortion clinic, getting locked up and prosecuted and thrown in prison by the FBI? You mean like extrajudicial like that? That's what you mean? No, they have really broke laws and really committed heinous crimes and need to be prosecuted, and that's what they're afraid of. Well, Bannon said McCabe has every reason to be worried. I'm not going to read it. I'm just going to play the clip here. Let's see what Steve Bannon has to say about this.
They can't stop it. Why is Andrew McCabe, Mr. Tough Guy, Mr. FBI Tough Guy, why is he wetting himself? Why does he wet himself on national TV? He's damn scared because he understands the end is near. So, brother, you and all the other people, these are torturous conversations we're having. Don't torture yourself. Don't torture yourself. Get your passport, get the hell out of the country, because, hey, we're coming. We're going to grab the long arm of the law. Going to grab you back, bro. Totally constitutional. And inside the rule of law, which what you didn't do in trying to destroy this republic, you're going to get
that's the same thing that's the same sentiments that I was making. We have the law on our side. Oops, what's going on here? Hold up, I lost my internet connection for a minute. That's pretty weird. There we go. It's back. Sorry about that. But that's my point. We have the law on our side. We're not gonna do any shenanigans like y'all been doing. We're gonna follow the law and prosecute y'all on crimes that y'all actually committed. Let's continue on here.
Taste of American justice by the rule of law, based on English common law. And guess what, bro? You ain't gonna like it one bit. Your crimes and your treason, Comey, all of you.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go to the ends of the earth. We will hunt you down and bring you back, and you will stand accountable before the American people. And this is the party that fought what you guys wanted on the FISA requirements. All the lawlessness you've done to spy on Americans, what you've done with the big tech oligarchs and the tech feudalism. We're not prepared to give this republic up, and we're not going to give it up. We're certainly not going to give it up without a fight. And that's what you've got right now. And hey, note to self, ruling class and the sociopathic overlords that run this country and the credential class that kiss their ass and take their pay, right? And the proletariat that they've destroyed underneath it. We're freeing the proletariat. We're going to free the working class in this country. Not going to be controlled by you. Not going to be controlled by your propaganda. Not going to be controlled by any of it. They're going to get liberty and they're going to get freedom. And the party that delivers that to them governs for 100 years, and you can see it. I preached this for years, and you see it coming right now. Don't take it from me. Take it from Amber Rose. So much going on. They can't stop.
He said, take it from Amber Rose. People are fed up. People are fed up. They're tired of this government. And Bannon hit the nail on the head. And this is why they're so afraid of Trump. Because they know we have the law on our side. We have the truth on our side. That's why they want to run and hide. Bannon reminded McCabe that he should be very worried because no matter how far he runs, America has extradition treaties with virtually every country in the world. So let's play the rest of this clip here.
McCabe's got to understand this, and McCabe, you should be worried. You should be very worried. But also understand this, brother. We have extradition treaties with virtually every country in the world, and you go ahead and run as far as you want. We're going to come and get you. And it's going to be totally constitutional and totally by the rule of law.
It's terrifying. It's frightening. I have a lot of conversations.
He's afraid because he know they broke the law. They spied on American citizens. They did all this dirt, try to influence elections, lied to the American people. They did so much, and they know this. That's why they want to run and hide. Let's see what this coward McCabe has to say.
With former colleagues, people who are or were in the intelligence and law enforcement community and may have worked in, the Obama administration, other places. And, people are really trying to assess, what is life going to be like if Donald Trump wins a second term? And on a very personal level, these are torturous discussions with their family members about whether or not they have to leave the country to avoid being unconstitutionally and illegally detained. People are actually worried about being thrown in jail or grabbed in some sort of extrajudicial detention.
This is one of the most important interviews that's been done in a long time. Right there, you see them. That is the deep state. That's the enemies of this country that have taken over this apparatus. On CNN with their number one host, Caitlin Collins, who's the big show over there, and see how surprised she was? Huh? What? She couldn't even hide it.
Yeah.
The guy's out there. You know why they fear? These are smart people. They know the law. Hell, is a deputy at the FBI. They know the laws they broke. And here's the thing, McCabe. We're going to have access to everything. Access to everything. Let me repeat.
That's what they're afraid of. We'll have access to everything. Trump will release this stuff. They could be chastised in the American public, by the American public, and they will have to run. They will have to flee because we have the law. Again, the law's on our side. This is not cherry picking. This is not turning a misdemeanor into a felony. They committed actual felonies.
Repeat this. Access to everything. Yes. Oh, these are torturous conversations. These are torturous conversations. Well, if you didn't do anything wrong, it wouldn't be torturous conversations. It's not going to be extrajudicial at all. You know the crimes you've committed. You know what you've done, and that's Lisa Monaco, Merrick Garland, all of them, FBI, DOJ, the intelligence agency, CIA. I said yesterday, if we're the fascists in the brown shirts, why is it the Trump movement and MAGA that we're fighting to shut down FISA? We don't want warrantless searches. We don't want warrantless oversight of progressives or people in this country. If you're an American citizen, we're fighting for that. The other side's not. Why? Because they're totally illegal Gestapo. McCabe.
This is why they're trying to put Steve Bannon in prison. This is why they're using lawfare against him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't break any laws. He didn't commit any crimes. But because of his political ideology, they locking this man up. But we have actual crimes. We have actual federal laws that the government, people within government broke. That's why they're afraid.
You were the deputy at the American Gestapo, okay? And you're going to suffer the consequences. It's not going to be extrajudicial. It's not going to be against the Constitution. It's going to reaffirm the Constitution. But the reason they're nervous, these are torturous conversations. People are they're so concerned. Bro, leave the country. Run as far as you can, bro, because the long arm of American justice is going to get you and have you come back.
Facts. I totally agree with everything Steve Bannon said. But y'all, let me know what y'all think about this. You think they deserve to be prosecuted? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.